My mother always chose her violent boyfriends over her children, and she painted herself as a victim. So, I snapped and gave her a response she will never forget. My mother has 6 kids altogether. My mother never had a good track record of picking good men, and a lot of times me, my siblings, and I would witness her boyfriends beat her or berate her. About 5 years ago, my mother lost custody of my 3 younger sisters. My grandmother took my sisters and told me and my older brother not to worry about getting custody of them because we should be focusing on our lives and college. My sisters have been happy with living with my grandmother and my grandmother loves having them around. When she lost custody, me and all my siblings with no contact with her, including my grandmother. Around 2 months ago, my mother sent me an email explaining that she would like to get back in contact with us and do family therapy. She sent me a second email the following month after explaining that she broke up with her boyfriend and she really missed us. She wanted to do family therapy because she had a lot of pain built up and she knew that we probably did as well. I spoke with my siblings about it and the youngest were on board because they did miss our mom. For the sake of my younger siblings, I responded to her and we set up a time to meet. We had our first session yesterday. We did the usual first introductory process and got familiarized. Later during the session, my mom was going on and on of how she did everything she could to protect us and etc. The silence from me and my siblings were pretty loud and our counselor/therapist asked how we felt about that. My other siblings didn't speak. I wasn't planning on speaking either, but then what my mom said just made me snap. She told our therapist that I told them not to say anything because I wanted to turn my siblings against her and she scheduled this session to help us and not split us apart. After that, I just went off. I started screaming that she wasn't a good mother and she did nothing to protect us. She never protected my brother when her boyfriends would beat on him when he tried to protect either her or my sisters. She never even thought of reporting her ex when my sisters first came to her about the abuse they experienced at his hands. I went off on a lot of other things, but at this point she was bawling and so were my siblings. I told my therapist that if anyone was splitting the family up it was her with her stupidity, ignorance and just flat-out neglect. I was not going to sit here and listen to her trying to blame me for her actions or her problems. Update: my siblings and I have decided to go NC with our mother for good. I got an email from mother at 4 a.m. today. Dear Juju, you continue to try to villainize me. I was going to explain myself further in therapy but I'm in a new relationship now with a very loving man. He was the main one who encouraged me to extend an olive branch with you all. I was going to surprise you and your siblings in therapy. However, you ruined it. You calling me a worthless whore of a mother was uncalled for. In those relationships, I couldn't just simply walk away. Where would I have gone? What about you guys? Do you not think it ate me up inside every time you guys cried? Did any of that not matter to you? I'm trying to redeem myself while also being a victim and you simply can't get your own head out of your ass. You be and complain about your pain not realizing I was a victim too, Juju. We all were. I tried my damn hardest to protect you all. I will not have contact with you until you apologize to me for what you said. She did provide what she could. Yet there were many moments we either went hungry or without some necessities. SP? Where was the determination when her boyfriends would beat the hell out of me and my older brother because we didn't want them either alone with our sisters or touching our younger sisters? Where was she when she heard me getting SA in the room right next to her and heard me screaming for her? It's just a overwhelming sorrow because in her eyes, she did her best. But in my eyes, she did absolutely nothing, and I told her as such and then some in our session. I'm done with her. She did call my grandmother this morning during breakfast and demanded that she let her see her kids. My grandmother told her that she could try, but she wasn't coming past the gate unless my sisters wanted her to. My grandmother put her phone on speaker and asked my sisters if they wanted to see her. My youngest sister actually responded this time and said no. My mom tried to scream at my grandmother, but I could hear her voice cracking from trying not to cry on the phone. My grandmother told her she could go F herself and not call her again. I responded to her email, Victoria, since you are no longer my mother, I have no need for formality. You make me absolutely sick to my stomach. You know you didn't do poop. You know that you never even had a grain of a maternal instinct. If you did, you never would have allowed us to get hurt. I know you can't sleep at night with those thoughts running around in your head. I hope for the rest of the life it eats you up inside. Your new boy toy will be the only thing by your side when you frail and almost dust. You have no right to try to prance your happy fake ass into our lives now that you see we are doing well without you. It hurts, doesn't it? To know that even through all the bullshit, we are 10 times the better person you could ever imagine in your twisted little head. You don't have to worry about me contacting you. I will have nothing to do with you. Even after your death, I will have no connection and hopefully no memories of you. Don't ever contact me or my siblings again. My brother wants you to know he'll spit on your grave if he ever finds out you died, so sleep well with that, you fucking biatch.